Right, hey everyone, welcome back to another video of Salesforce Makes Sense. In this video, we'll continue understanding use cases and we'll jump into use case 9. Write a method that tells you a person is a Gen Z or a millennial or a Gen Alpha, right? So there's a lot of confusion around who is what. I mean, like what year am I born in and which kind of person am I, right? So let's take a look at Gen Z versus millennial here. So it says millennials were born between 1981 and 1996, while Gen Z people are the people who are born from 1997 onwards until 2012, meaning everyone from 2013 would be Gen Alpha, right? There should be another upper cap here, like for Gen Alpha. So let's do this versus Gen Alpha. Let's get all the three together. So we'll just follow one of the articles. I'm not sure even this is true or not, but let's say this is what you're trying to follow. 15-year span is what is given. Millennials, it says 1982, 1982, 1994, okay? And then 1995 to 2009 is Gen Z, and 2010 to 2024, which is this year, is Gen Alpha, okay? So let's consider this as our source of truth for now. And based on this, we'll decide whether a person is Gen Z, Millennial, or a Gen Alpha. Okay, so that's the use case that we are trying to solve here on VS Code. We'll jump in and we'll create our next class, and this will be Apex use case 9. All right, again, pretty straightforward. We'll simply take the year of birth as the method parameter, and then we'll just give a decision, right? So let's set it up. I'll say public static void, or this should not be void. The return type should be string, right? I'll return whether it's a millennial or a Gen Alpha or a Gen Z, right? I'll say public static string check. What do I check? What do I call this? Check generation, right? So check generations would be the name of my method. Take check generation type, and I'll just take the year of birth as my input parameter. So far, so good. This T should be capital. So let's just get, and I'll say return gen type. This is a string variable that I'll define here. And by default, I'll keep it empty. Okay. All right. Now I have the year of birth and I have three different choices to make. Correct? What can I do? I can create a if else if ladder, right? So I'll just go ahead and create a if else if ladder. Why am I not creating a switch case? Because I have multiple years involved here, right? So it will not be helpful to create a switch case by putting all the years in line, right? Switch case 1, case 2, case 3, millennial, case 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Gen Z. So those switch cases might take longer amount of lines of code. So I'll just simply use my if condition. Okay, so if year of birth is greater than equal to 1980 and year of I hope it is visible to you, I'll just zoom in it a bit, is less than equal to 1994, right? So it should be greater than 1980 and less than equal to 1994, right? That's your millennials. So I'll just say gen type is equal to, sorry, there's some typo, gen type is equal to millennial, right? Else if the year of birth is greater than equal to 1995 and year of birth is less than 2009, I believe. Yeah, 2009. So it should be less than equal to actually because they have not considered the end dates, right? So I'll just put greater than equal to 1980, less than equal to 1994. So this is millennial. Year of birth is greater than 1995 or equal to and less than equal to 2009. Then gen type is equal to Gen Z, right? Else if, I'll not put a else here because there might be more conditions coming in the future, right? After 2024. So I'll just say gen type is equal to gen alpha. Cool. And what is this year of birth get different setup here? It will be greater than equal to 2010 and year of birth is less than equal to 2024. So these are the three types. Once they are sorted, this should give us the gen type value and it should be returned from the method. Simple as that. Make sense? Awesome. Let's try to deploy it and let's see if it gets deployed first of all. Yeah, deployed fine. Apex use case 9. Wow, that was a rhyme scheme. Let's go back to Salesforce and let's go to the developer console, refresh our pages here, close the tab, and let's open Apex use case 9. Right, our code has reached the developer console. I'll simply go ahead and call another debug statement, and this time it will be Apex use case 9 dot check generation type, and I'll put any year. Okay, so 1997. Let's see. I'll just say execute highlighted. Oh, nothing is highlighted. I'll simply say execute. And let's see, for 1997, it should return Gen Z. So let's see, it returns Gen Z, right? So the method seems to be working fine. Let's put one more 1985 and let's see if it gives millennials here. So check generation type and 1985 people are a millennial. Cool. So that was very straightforward, very simple, right? And one additional thing we could do is we could just simply put a null check, right? If year of birth is not equal to null, only then proceed and do all of this stuff, or else it will simply return a blank value. That's it. That's just one safety precaution we could take. That's it. All right, great. That was all about this particular use case. And I hope you are also writing code along with me and you are also working on VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Try to do this alongside me. Try to do this before me if you already know the use case and you want to solve it yourself. That would be very fruitful. Okay, next use case coming up in the next video. See you then. Bye.